Hello, this is Smarter Prepping with Uncle Mark, and I'm Uncle Mark. I am so worn out. So worn out. All right. Why is Uncle Mark so worn out? The story starts about 10 years ago, I think. About 10 years ago, I got this table. I don't remember where I got it from, but at that time, experts in ergonomics said that your computer station, your keyboard and such, see the keyboard and the monitor and the mini tower? The keyboard is supposed to be down at your lap. So in order to get my keyboard down, sort of resting at my lap at that height, I cut off the legs. I cut off all four legs of this table about a couple of inches. I don't remember exactly. But I cut it down so the keyboard was now towards my lap. The experts see there's my old-fashioned carpenter saw. My father was a carpenter. He taught me a little bit of basic carpentry skills. That's an old-fashioned manual carpentry saw, not a power saw. I've never owned a power saw. Anyway, I cut it down, and for about 10 years, give or take, whatever, I was using that as my computer workstation right there at that table. And then about 2 years ago, I think, approximately 2 years ago, certain experts were saying, wait a minute, no, you don't need to be sitting down. I know I did read more than 2 years ago a book called Sit to Die. Anyway, so the thing is, don't spend so much time sitting down. Okay, so you need to have a stand up, and lately, within the last 2 years, a lot of different sources have said use a stand up workstation. So you see, I switched to a stand up workstation. Okay, okay. So nowadays, the only thing I do with this table, I eat at this table. See those bananas and avocados. Anyway, so I eat at this table. I do not use it as a computer workstation. Okay, we're clear. Okay, and recently, within the last, let's say, year or two, whatever, I've been using as my chair. This chair here, it's this folding metal folding chair, and that cushion is really really nice, but it's kind of thick. And so trying to go underneath there, I've had troubles. When I sit underneath, barely room for my thighs underneath there. See? Yeah, barely room for my thighs between that cushion and the top of the table. So I was going to just order me another table at Walmart.com, but I thought, no, no, no. I got scrap lumber, so as I showed you already, the first shot. That it was a 2x12, a large 2x12, and I cut it down into four very unequal pieces. Okay, that's why I'm so worn out. Cutting that 2x12 with a manual, old-fashioned carpenter saw. The next time I need to do something like that, I need to ask for help. I need to ask for help from family or friends, or family friends, or from neighbors, whichever. I got neighbors with power saws, whatever. So the next time I need something like that done, I need to ask for help. That's for real. Anyway, so now I'm happy as a clam because I got my table propped up a little higher. I can sit at the table. Much easier to get my thighs underneath that table. Oh, much easier. So I can sit down when I eat, and all the time I'm in this area, I'm either sitting there and eating, or I'm standing up at my computer workstation, or I'm laying on my nice bed. And of course, at other times, I'm off using the restroom, or off in the kitchen washing dishes, etc., etc. Obviously, right? Anyway, so, oh, it's a cold day in Wichita, Kansas. So I think that's enough rambling. So I'm going to say, I'm going to go with my closing. I really like my overalls. Aren't they great? See, look at that. Overalls, see? My shoes, overalls. Yeah, Uncle Mark looks pretty good. Oh, a little later after I'm done with this video, I need to go ahead and cut my hair. Cut my hair once a month, and I shave once a week. All right, so I'm going to close with, later, Tater.